They say the air carries secrets, whispers of who we are, who we've been, and who we're becoming. But what if the air around you betrays a truth you never meant to share? A scent that clings, not of your choosing, but of time itself. A faint, musty echo that society dares to call old people smell. You feel it, don't you? That quiet unease when you catch a stranger's glance, wondering what they perceive. You're not alone. This is naninol, a chemical shift in our skin as we age, starting as early as 40, a grassy, greasy whisper that lingers on clothes, in rooms, on you. But here's the secret they don't want you to know: you can rewrite that story. You can command the air around you, turn whispers into roars of confidence, elegance, and vitality. I'm not just talking about perfume, I'm talking about power. 7 fragrances, 7 truths, 7 ways to erase that unwanted scent and reclaim your presence. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share isn't just about smelling fresh. It's about awakening who you are, defying time, and stepping into a world that sees you, truly sees you, for the radiant force you've always been. Let's begin this journey together, down a path they never meant for you to find. Don't forget to subscribe to Golden Memories. You're standing in a garden at dawn, the air crisp, the world still. The first light touches the petals of a rose, and you breathe in, clean, vibrant, alive. That's what Dolce & Gabbana's The One does for you. This isn't just a fragrance, it's a declaration. Bergamot and mandarin burst forth like sunlight, sharp and energizing, cutting through the fog of naninol like a blade. Madonna lily and jasmine weave in, elegant but not heavy, whispering of spring days that never fade. Lychee and peach add a touch of sweetness, not the cloying candy of youth, but a refined warmth, like a memory of laughter shared over wine. And then, the base notes: amber, vanilla, musk, ground it all, wrapping you in a polished embrace that says, I am here and I am timeless. This perfume doesn't just mask, it transforms. Naninol, that musty shadow, can't compete with this radiant blend. It's long-lasting, clinging to your skin through the day, from morning coffee to evening strolls. You wear the one, and suddenly, you're not just noticed, you're remembered. People lean in, not away, drawn to the energy you exude. This is for the woman who knows her worth, who's lived through decades of triumphs and trials, and refuses to let a chemical quirk define her. Spritz it on your wrists, your neck, and feel the world shift. You're not hiding, you're shining. And deep down, you know this is just the beginning of what's possible when you take control of your story. Now, imagine stepping out of a shower, your skin warm, the air clean and pure. That's the promise of Clean Reserve Skin, a fragrance that doesn't shout but sings softly, like a hymn to your truest self. Praline and copaiba balm open with a subtle sweetness, not sugary but comforting, like the scent of fresh linens warmed by the sun. Musk and tonka bean follow, grounding it with a clean, almost salty edge, like sea air brushing against your skin. This isn't about overpowering naninol, it's about erasing it with something so pure, so elemental, it feels like you've reset time. Naninol's greasy, grassy notes dissolve under this fragrance's quiet strength, leaving no trace. It's hypoallergenic, free of parabens, crafted for skin that's lived and loved and earned its wisdom. You wear this, and it's like carrying a secret shield, light, fresh, lasting through the day without ever feeling heavy. This is for the woman who doesn't need to prove anything, who walks into a room and owns it with quiet confidence. You've spent years building a life, children raised, careers conquered, love lost and found. Why should a faint odor steal that? Skin wraps you in a scent that feels like you, only better, amplifying your presence without changing who you are. Apply it after a shower, let it sink into your skin, and step out knowing the world smells only your strength, your grace, your vitality. Picture a beach at twilight, the salt air mingling with the warmth of your skin, a breeze carrying the promise of adventure. Taka's Cleopatra captures that moment, and it's a revelation. Grapefruit and cucumber burst open, crisp and exhilarating, slicing through naninol's musty veil with precision. Jasmine and white musk weave in, soft but alluring, like moonlight on water. Vanilla and tuberose linger, adding depth without weight, a nod to elegance that doesn't try too hard. This fragrance is beachy but not tropical, salty but not overpowering, a perfect balance for the woman who's seen the world and still craves its wonders. Naninol doesn't stand a chance against this aquatic freshness. It's like washing away the years with every spritz. Long-lasting yet never heavy, Cleopatra stays with you from morning meetings to late-night conversations, its sillage subtle but unforgettable. This is for the woman who's traveled, loved, lost, and risen again, who knows life is a dance and refuses to sit it out. You've earned your place in the world, don't let an outdated scent narrative dim that. Spray it on your pulse points, feel the coolness settle, and walk forward with the confidence of someone who's rewriting the rules of time. You're not just fresh, you're magnetic, drawing the world to you with every step. Let's step into a forest now, where the air is rich with cedar and possibility, where the earth itself seems to whisper your strength. Burberry's Her is a gourmand masterpiece that balances fruity brightness with grounded elegance. Strawberry, blackcurrant, and pink peppercorn explode up front, vibrant and bold, like the fire still burning in your soul. Peony and rose bloom next, feminine but never fragile, followed by musk and cedarwood that anchor it with a warmth that feels like home. This isn't about covering Naninol, it's about overpowering it with a scent so dynamic, it redefines how you're perceived. Naninol's faint, greasy note fades under this fragrance's complexity, leaving only sophistication in its wake. It's long-lasting, evolving through the day, from the boardroom to the dinner table, adapting to your life's rhythm. This is for the woman who's built empires, whether in her career, her family, or her heart, and refuses to be boxed into society's narrow view of age. You've earned your scars, your laughter lines, your wisdom. Now claim your scent. Spritz her on your neck, your wrists, and feel it meld with your skin, amplifying your presence. You're not just erasing a smell, you're erasing doubt, fear, and the lie that age dims your light. You are the light, and the world will know it. Now, close your eyes and imagine a meadow in spring, petals soft underfoot, the air alive with possibility. Estée Lauder's Beautiful Belle is that moment bottled, a fragrance for the woman who finds joy in life's quiet beauty. Lychee and rose petals open, bright and inviting, cutting through Naninol's musty haze like a breeze. Tuberose and gardenia bloom next, rich but never overwhelming, with marzipan musk and orris root grounding it in lasting elegance. This scent doesn't just mask, it transforms the air around you, making Naninol a distant memory. It's long-lasting, with a sillage that lingers like a warm memory, perfect for the woman who loves white florals and refuses to let age define her. You've danced through decades, raised families, chased dreams. Why should a chemical quirk steal your radiance? Beautiful Belle is for the woman who sees beauty in every stage of life, who knows her heart is as young as ever. Apply it lightly after a morning shower, let it settle into your skin, and step into the day knowing you smell like spring, like hope, like you. This isn't just a perfume, it's a reminder that you are still blooming, still vibrant, still unstoppable. Step into a city at dusk, where the lights pulse with secrets and the air hums with possibility. Prada's Infusion d'Iris is that urban elegance, a fragrance that feels like a tailored coat, timeless, sophisticated, yours. Mandarin and orange blossom open, crisp and clean, washing away Naninol's grassy trace with effortless grace. Iris and cedar follow, powdery but not heavy, with vetiver adding a grounding depth that feels like wisdom earned. This scent is mild yet commanding, lasting all day without ever feeling too much. Naninol fades under its crisp clarity, leaving only a trail of elegance. This is for the woman who's navigated life's chaos, careers, love, loss, and emerged stronger, more herself. You don't need to shout to be heard, you just need to be you. Infusion d'Iris is your ally, a scent that says you're not bound by time or stereotypes. Spray it on your pulse points, let it meld with your warmth, and walk through the world knowing you're leaving a legacy, not a shadow. You're not just fresh, you're unforgettable, a force that time can't dim. Finally, picture a diamond catching the light, radiant, unbreakable, eternal. Versace's Yellow Diamond is that brilliance in a bottle, A fragrance that doesn't just erase Naninol but obliterates it with sheer vitality. Citron and pear sorbet burst open, bright and sparkling, like the first sip of champagne. Neroli and bergamot add a floral lift, while amberwood and musk ground it with a warmth that feels like confidence made tangible. This scent is fresh, floral, and fierce, lasting through the day with a sillage that turns heads. Naninol's musty whisper can't compete with this radiant clarity. This is for the woman who's lived 1,000 lives. Mother, leader, dreamer, and refuses to be defined by a number. You've earned your sparkle, your strength, your story. Yellow diamond amplifies that, making every room you enter brighter, every moment richer. Spritz it on your wrists, your neck, and feel it ignite your presence. You're not just erasing a smell, you're erasing the lie that age diminishes you. You are a diamond, and the world will see you shine.